Logistics, DFW, doing business as Pinnacle Logistics. It's a friendly suit in which we're going, I assume, to settle this case. And so I guess we can go ahead and swear in the witnesses. Who's going to testify? Ms. Garcia, and is Mr. Garcia also going to testify, or just Ms. Garcia?
Judge, I will only be calling Mrs. Garcia to testify this morning.
All right. And then if you'll raise your right hand, ma'am. Do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give in this cause will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right. You may proceed with your questioning then, counsel.
Thank you, Judge. This is Russell Murray, attorney for plaintiff Rosa Garcia, next friend of Jeremiah Garcia and Mia Garcia. Mrs. Garcia, could you please state your full name for the record?
It's Rosa Irene Garcia.
And could you please state your current address?
Oh, excuse me. I forgot one thing. I need to note for the record, because I do not have my normal court interpreter here. It is Ms. Della North is doing the transcription today.
Yes, sir.
You're standing in for Laura.
Yes, sir.
So as the court reporter, let me jot that down in case you ever have to get a copy of any of the transcript. You'll know where to go. All right, you may.
And Your Honor, if I may jump in, this is Attorney Felix Valenzuela on the appointed ad litem appearing in this case, Your Honor.
Yes. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mention you, Felix.
No problem. Thank you, Judge.
Maybe you were on another case, but obviously we always have an ad litem. All right,
Thanks.
let's proceed then.
Mrs. Garcia, could you please state your current address?
Of course. It's 14348 Bryce, BRYCE Drive in Horizon City, Texas, 79928.
Is that in El Paso County?
Yes, sir.
Was that your address on June 21st of 2019?
Yes.
Are you the biological mother of the minors Mia Garcia and Jeremiah Garcia?
Yes.
What is Mia Garcia's date of birth?
8/13/2003.
By my calculations, that would make her approximately 17 years old today.
Yes, sir.
And what's the date of birth for Jeremiah Garcia?
6/3/2009.
By my calculations, he's approximately 12 years old today. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you the same Rosa Garcia that filed a lawsuit on behalf of Mia Garcia and Jeremiah Garcia for injuries that they sustained in an automobile collision that occurred on June 21st of 2019?
Yes.
And did that automobile collision occur in the city of El Paso County, Texas?
Yes.
And as a result of that collision, both your minor children, Mia and Jeremiah, suffered injuries. Is that correct?
Yes.
As a result of those injuries, did both Mia Garcia and Jeremiah Garcia receive medical treatment?
Yes.
Due to the medical treatment rendered to your minor children, Jeremiah and Mia, you incurred medical bills on their behalf for that treatment, correct?
Yes.
And the reason we're here today is because we have reached a settlement with the defendants in this matter. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you understand that you don't have to accept the settlement, but that you have the right to a jury trial, correct?
Correct. Yes.
And at a jury trial, the jury could award you more than the settlement amount, the same as the settlement amount, or less, correct?
Yes.
And even though you have the right to a jury trial, you desire to resolve this matter and settle the claims for both your minor children, Mia and Jeremiah, correct?
Yes.
Shortly after the collision on June 21st, 2019, you retained the services of the Lovett Law Firm to represent you and your minor children, correct?
Yes.
And when doing so, you signed a contract with the Lovett Law Firm wherein you agreed that the Lovett Law Firm would receive 35% of the gross recovery should we obtain one for you and your minor children, as well as any expenses incurred by the Lovett Law Firm, correct?
Yes.
Are you happy with the services rendered by me and by the Lovett Law Firm?
Yes.
Are you asking the court to approve the attorney's fees and expenses awarded to or payable to the Lovett Law Firm?
Yes.
Mrs. Garcia, do you believe that the settlement is in the best interest of both Mia Garcia and Jeremiah Garcia?
Yes.
And you understand that if the court approves the settlement today, that it will forever resolve both Mia and Jeremiah's claims, correct?
Yes.
That neither you nor Mr. Garcia, the biological father, and the two minors and your husband, nor your minor children could come back and file a claim for injuries that they sustained as a result of the June 21st, 2019 collision, correct?
Yes.
And are you asking the court to approve the settlement for both Mia Garcia and Jeremiah Garcia?
Yes.
Thank you. Judge, I'll pass the witness.
All right, Mr. Dumas, do you have any questions?
Just a few, Your Honor. Good morning, Ms. Garcia. My name is Joseph Dumas. I represent IAS Logistics, DFW, doing business as Pinnacle Logistics. Do you have a chance to discuss this settlement agreement with the guardian ad litem?
Yes.
Okay. And when you discussed it with the guardian ad litem, do you think that this settlement is reasonable?
Yes.
And by accepting this settlement agreement, you're giving up your right to a trial for the claims on behalf of Jeremiah Garcia and Mia Garcia?
Yes.
Yeah. As well as accepting this settlement agreement, you were giving up the right to do any future claims that may arise, or not may arise, but any future claims from the June 21st, 2019 accident.
Yes.
Okay. And as you see here today, no one has coerced you to enter into a settlement agreement, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And you understand that the judgment if the judge was to enter the settlement today, that it will be final and you would not be able to change your mind concerning the settlement at a later date?
Yes.
Okay. Pass the witness, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Valenzuela, did you have any questions as the ad litem?
Yes, Your Honor, thank you. Good morning, Ms. Garcia.
Good morning.
We met a couple of times over Zoom, is that right?
Yes.
We discussed all these terms that the two attorneys discussed with you just right now, is that correct?
Yes.
And we also discussed that it would probably be in the best interest of the children to invest the funds with the coffers of the court, is that right?
That is right.
And most importantly, you understand that if the judge agrees and enters this settlement and judgment, you can no longer come back and make any additional claims based on the same injuries, whether Mia or any of the children develop any injuries or medical damages later on. You can never come back. Do you understand that?
I understand.
Knowing everything that we asked, that all the attorneys asked, are you still of the opinion that the settlement is in the best interest of the minor children?
Yes.
Pass the witness, Your Honor.
All right. Let's see. Let's see, Ms. Garcia, the automobile accident. Where did it happen? What happened?
It happened on Pelicano. No, I'm sorry. It happened on Rojas. We were traveling into El Paso from Horizon, and I'm not too sure the name of the other street, but we were driving straight on Rojas, and then a semi just came out of one of the businesses to our left, and I guess I don't know what happened, but they, instead of turning onto Rojas, they kind of like slammed into our truck and then kind of, I guess, didn't see us. So that's what happened. And then my children and myself and my husband, we did have to go to the hospital and get checked out. My children had, PTSD, so they also did receive counseling for that. And yeah.
All right. Now, what were you driving or was your husband driving?
My husband was driving.
Okay. And what types of injuries did did your children receive? Was it mainly like soft tissue injuries, like neck and back pain or shoulder pain, or what kind of injuries did they sustain?
Yes, it was mainly, I know Jeremiah, he was on the, were you behind me?
I was behind her.
So he was on the driver's side in the back. So he was kind of the one closest to the hit. So I guess he did kind of get like whiplash. So his shoulder was hurting, kind of his leg was hurting. So he did receive treatment, therapy for that. I know Mia, she received therapy for her back, for her shoulder. And then I think that's it, right? I think that's it.
And now, have the two of them recovered fully, or as far as you can tell?
Yes.
Okay. And yes, Jeremiah, you're feeling okay now? You're not having any problems?
Yes, sir. No problems at all.
Okay. And Mia, the same thing with you. Have you recovered fully and feeling well?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have you been able to go back to your normal school work and things like that?
Yes, sir.
All right. And so it's not causing them any problems in any of their physical or mental work that they're doing in school?
No, sir.
Well, good. All right.
Yeah.
All right. And Mr. Garcia, just very briefly, you've listened to all of the testimony. You agree with this settlement, and you agree with what your wife and children have said?
Yes, sir. I do agree with everything.
All right. Now, let's see, Mr. Murray, I did not get the numbers. What is the settlement?
Let me pull that up for you, Judge. 1 second.
Your Honor, I think since it's a confidential settlement and release, I have the numbers in the report that we filed with the court on July 1st. Especially since we're streaming on tube, and then this suit involves minors.
All right. Well, that's fine. I'll look. You put all of them in your report?
Yes, Your Honor. We filed the report on July 1st. It has all the numbers, the breakdown, the distribution, and the proceeds.
All right. Very good. And like I said, so everybody feels it's in the best interest of the children. I'll want to look at those numbers myself in that report before I absolutely finalize it, but I'm sure that I will. Did you all come up with an agreed ad litem fee between you, Mr. Valenzuela, and Mr. Dumas?
Yes, Your Honor, we did.
Okay. What was that?
Let me pull it up. I'm sorry, Your Honor.
How much was your agreed ad litem fee? Oops, you're on mute though, I think. Did you how many hours did you spend on this, sir?
I apologize, Honor. I'm pulling it up. If I could just have one moment.
All right.
The final amount was $23.90, Your Honor.
All right. And so you had to meet with with of course the family and go over everything. So about how much time did you spend on it?
We spent, I apologize, Judge. I included the bill with the report.
Oh, okay.
So take me just a moment to pull it up.
Well, I can look at that too then when I look at your report. All right. Was there anything else by anybody?
Not from plaintiffs, Judge.
All right.
That's it for the defense.
All right. Well, let's see. Mia, Jeremiah, what are you all planning to do? Are you gonna? Mia's already working, and so you got some plans what you want to do in school and what you want to do the rest of your lives. It'll be something interesting work. So invest your money well. So and you'll be getting your money fairly quickly there, Ms. Garcia. And Jeremiah, I guess you'll have to wait a little bit till you get yours, and hopefully you can use it for your education and things like that. So good luck to you all. And so as soon as I check out all of this, I can approve and sign the judgment. All right?
Thank you, Judge.
Did anyone have any questions?
Not from plaintiff.
All right. Thank you very much. Then you all may be excused.
Thank you,
Your
Judge.
Honor.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. All right.